Now, if you know our ABC6 News Good Morning reporter, Sydney Zatz, you know there's nothing that she loves more than England. And with her love of the country comes her massive love of the royal family. She had a chance to go to King Charles III's coronation, and she joins us now to tell us about her trip.
It's not every day you get to witness history. London in itself is already a historic city, but seeing a coronation in person is indescribable. A traditional rainy English day was nothing but cheerful for the new king and queen. Like many, I joined hundreds in sitting literal hours to see them. They call it the Mall, the road leading up to Buckingham Palace. We got there just before 6 o'clock the night before to see tents on tents. You guessed it, on tents. Eventually, we found a spot with the perfect little window, and we waited. The excitement in the air was indescribable. It's officially Coronation Day! Once midnight came around, there was only about 10 more hours to go. And like everyone else, we tried to sleep, but that didn't last long. Just before 11, as King Charles and Queen Camilla made their way to Westminster Abbey, the rain started to come down. During their 2-hour-long ceremony, it really started to come down. Regardless, we waited to see them make their way back to the palace in the Gold State coach. And let me tell you, what a sight. A last-minute surprise, we got to see all of the royals, Prince William, Kate, and the kids. Look at little Prince Louis peeping out. Prince Edward, Charles's brother, his wife Sophie, and their kids. And speaking of royals, the best part of the trip.
Hi, very nice to meet you. Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. Where are you from?
Minnesota.
Minnesota?
Yeah, I woke
First
up.
time in the UK, or have you been before?
I've been before. I woke up at 3 a.m. for your wedding, and I was almost late to school that day.
I think it's 5 a.m. for the coronation, I think, isn't it? For
Yeah,
some parts of America.
yeah.
Okay, well, enjoy the weekend.
Thank you so much.
See you.
I mean, you can't beat that. I got a tip from Royal Central, a royal news site I write for, about Prince William and Kate making an appearance at a London pub just days before the coronation. What a dream come true. On top of seeing the royals, we of course did some sightseeing. Some of London's famous landmarks all decked out for the coronation. We even got to take a look inside Westminster Abbey, still set up for the coronation service. That's a sight you probably won't see again. Between the sightseeing and the royal spotting, I had to do something else I love, shopping. Here are some of my favorite keepsakes from the coronation. This right here is called Happy Land, and it's basically like Fisher-Price's Little People. We have Charles and Camilla on their little coronation carriage. I actually have a few royal sets like Will and Kate from their wedding in 2011. I found that one on eBay, so finding this one in person, I was pretty excited about that. And then in addition, we have a gingerbread version of King Charles. This was just too cute not to pass up. And they were out of the Queen Elizabeth gingerbread women, but I did go home with Charles. And speaking of Charles, I also got a solar power version of him. I have his mother, Queen Elizabeth, in this type of form, so it was only right to get him. And he actually does go off a little bit in the studio lights, as you can see here. And of course, it wouldn't be the coronation without the official program. We're selling these along the mall when I was camping out, so I bought one. I had so much fun at the coronation, and I just cannot wait to get back to England. It truly is my happy place. In studio, Sydney Zatz, ABC6 News.